Brynn, since we are in the midst of a slalom block, I figured we'd go back and look at the Bromley Stubbie slalom. I did put you up here against one of the boys, Van Arsdale from Bromley. You came in fourth. He came in fourth in the boys. But, you did a great job. Fourth place was awesome. But, of course, there's always some things to work on. He beat you by 3 or 4 seconds a run. And, clearly at this age and a lot of age groups, you girls and you can beat all the boys. So, it's just good. He does a few things well that, for visual, it's a good comparison. So, all right, here we go. Out of the start together. And you will notice, kind of right away, these guys just a little more aggressive, just pushing harder. You came in. Let's take it back here again. He's got 1. He's got 2 pushes, so do you. He throws in a 3rd there and just a little more active in the skating, so it's just going to beat you to the, to the gate. So there he is, second gate. He's on it. You're about a half a second behind, so a little more aggressive start would help. What else? All right, we've been talking about this. Last weekend we talked about it a lot. We have to, in slalom, have an immediate pole plant end of the turn. So in tall pole, we're talking about blocking the gate and plant, block and plant. And in Stubbie's, shin and plant. Let's see what he does. He comes in, shins, and he's going to plant right away, right there. Let's see what you do. Come in, shin, and a very long time before you end up pole planting. All right, so you're halfway probably to the next gate. You can see the Stubbie where you passed it over there, and his is right there. So you got to have a much quicker pole plant. As I said, shin and plant, block and plant helps us move forward, get to the new ski, start that transition. Although you've improved it this year, we're still standing up a little too tall. Watch him come through using retraction or really flexing the legs. The level of his head really doesn't change much in height-wise off the snow. You're going to stand up kind of tall there, and it's going to fall down. So he flexes his legs. He's got to get his feet from one side to the other of him, and he allows his skis to cross under him by flexing his legs and not standing up tall. All right. And we have to continue to work on, I know it's hard, but we're carving more the top of the turn, higher edge angles. You can see here, look at the spray going on. You're just skidding that whole top of the turn. We're going to watch him. Obviously, he's got higher edge angles than you. You can see that. I can see more of the base of his skis. Right? And he's not going to have really any or very little spray here. You can see it carving. You got lots of spray there. Again, he keeps a lower profile using retraction. You're going to stand up a little taller. You kind of see the difference, right? He's it's hard to see, but his pole plant, because he's blocking himself, his pole plant, well, there's the end of it. So he came through and started the pole plant now, and it ended there. And you haven't had a pole plant yet. Actually, you're not going to have one. Need a pole plant. Better pole plant from you on that turn. A little quicker. Good job. You know, just high ridge angles. Really stay on the outside ski. You can see the angles he's getting. Feet out from underneath him further than you. And less spray. And we're going to see that retraction by him. You know, it's tricky. It takes time to learn that. And again, a quick pole plant right there. Let's see you. Got a pole plant, a little slower, and obviously standing way up. So what happens when you stand? We don't have time for this, first off. But when we stand up, you know, we kind of up unweight. The skis get light up here at the top of the turn. And it was actually had a pretty good turn, but it can cause, you know, some skidding at the top of the turn because we're up unweighting and we're light at the top of the turn, and we want to be pressuring. We want to pressure for when we intersect rise line through fall line. But it was a good job. Quicker pole plant there. That's good. But here's that. You can't sit up tall there, and you can just see the skis just pushing the heels out, skidding that top, and then your pressure is down here. Right. He came in, lower profile, retraction, rolled them up, and just carved more of the top of the turn. Hairpins need strong exit. I can't really see. I don't think you're clipping off the stubbies. I don't see them moving afterwards. So, you know, again, it's going to be hard when we stand up this tall. And you got to come down to pressure. So it just takes. We don't have time for that in slalom. You know, it's like a little. You know, something we always want to work on. Outside ski to outside ski. It looks like you got a little. You know, divergence, a little V going. Looks like you're starting this turn on your inside ski, but you know, all in all, like I said, 4th place, great job. But you know, we can improve it, and we will improve it. But what do we got to work on? Well, first off, the simple thing is stronger start. Doesn't matter anyone's ability. Skiing ability, we all always have. Anyone can be the fastest to the first or second gate using athleticism and pushing hard, right? We're going to continue to work on trying to roll up those skis at the top of the turn, right? A little higher edge angle, right? We're going to make sure we're intersecting rise line with our skis pointing out and away from the pole to bring back turn shape. So like if this is the pole here, you know, and this is rise line, that imaginary line drawn up from the hill, drawn up the hill, you got to make sure you're intersecting when it's, you know, steeper and offset with our skis pointing out and away from the pole out here. All right, so we can bring turn shape back to the pole. All right. But like I said, congrats on the 4th place. Again, stronger start, bigger angles, getting the feet out from underneath the top of the turn, and a quicker pole plant. We have to be shin and plant or block and plant on tall poles. But let's work on those.